Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I figure why not, do this one. Mardi Massacre. Now if anyone don't know what the fuck Massacre Massacre is, a 1978 horror movie, and if people still don't know what it is, understandably so. Banned in the UK, and back in its heyday when it was in the UK, yep, it was a video nasty. It was in the video nasty collection. Now, I always remember the tacit iconic photo where you got this beautiful dude with a martini on, beautiful artistic drawing. You got a guy who's looking like he's a devil worshipper about to sacrifice this beautiful looking dude. And the funny thing is now, you can go on Amazon, you can probably buy it, bootlegged and whatever else, even though it's banned in the UK. And it's one of these now, would it really be that graphic? Why is it really banned? And it does have a similar story to the one I remember reviewing a couple of years ago, which funny enough was also a video nasty, that being Blood Feast. If anyone remember me reviewing a movie called Blood Feast, this has a similar story, a very similar story. It's about a serial killer. But instead of him going around killing beautiful women, he's sacrificing women what are evil. And I didn't do that to be over the top. That's exactly the acting in this fucking film. Granted, the acting's not as bad as Blood Feast, but the diet based murder is that a funny scene. I'll get to the point. There's a bit when he's in the pub, and I'm thinking to myself, are all these barmen fucking pimps or something? Because every one of these barmen have got women what are prostitutes, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, I'd be going to the one fucking pub. So, so at the end of the day, you got these good-looking girls, but he doesn't want them, and he says, "I want the woman, the one who is mostly evil, the most evil one." Seriously, that's his fucking acting. So he gets this woman, you got he's a prostitute, that nice to look at. Takes her to his I think it's like a house on a mall. Yeah, like a house, like one bedroom sort of houses. And he has a room, what's this, metal, so somebody can hear the steam. And he ties her up, strips her naked. There's a lot of naked women in this, so that's a highlight of the film. And he puts oil on her, don't get turned on, it's not a porno. He then gets a knife, he cuts her ankle, she's screaming hysterical, he cuts her hand, she's screaming hysterical. Actually, it could be round one. If he cuts her hand first, then he cuts her ankle, then he stabbed her in the belly. And this is like a graphic scene. It's like now, I'm looking at it thinking, why the fuck is this film banned in the UK? Why? Because it's traffic, but you can see it's fake. You can see it's a fake stomach that's being cut open, very practical, but you can tell it's fake. He puts his hand in the stomach and pulls her heart out. That's about the bloodiest bits in the film. When you think about it, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, if you ever got to see the uncut version of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, didn't they not do that? The Indian guy, where he pulls that fucking poor guy's heart out. They already did that. It was in Indiana Jones and the fucking Temple of Doom. It's just similar. The only difference is he's using a fucking knife. But that's what he does. He kills women what are supposed to be the most evil woman. And he pulls their hearts out. So you've got these two cops, very similar to Bloodfeast. The only difference is this other one falls for the prostitute and he becomes a love interest of this fucking girl who's a prostitute. And he gets his other one. And remember right there, I'm trying to think now. Well, there's a bit in it before he kills his other one. Oh, actually, no, he kills the other one first. Very fucking similar. Let's get into that. He kills the other one first. Cut on the hand, cut on the ankle, pulls the fucking heart out, gets to see the dud stuff. It's funny because every time he does it, you get this disco fucking music. Boom, 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 boom. Seriously, it's like fucking Saturday Night Fever meets Norman fucking Bates. It's like he meets fucking Syed, the fucking Indian dog from fucking Temple of Doom. So he has his fucking daft mask done when he's doing it. But it's funny because he says, "This is the hand that took the evil money. This is the ankle what is evil." And that's his fucking acting. It's fucking laughable as fuck. So he gets his other there, but before I get to that, he's trying to meet his other there. This bit you could just cut from the film. You could cut it because it just didn't go anywhere. He gets this dude sets him up with this fucking other dad. The dad tries to mug him, but the killer gets the better and batters the one that tries to mug him, stabs him. The dude has to stab him, by accident, he stabs the one who's down the mug. the killer, and he dies. And like I say, that really leads nowhere. The fucking killer gets stabbed by accident, so the mugger gets stabbed by accident and dies. It never leads to anything. So that scene you could go and cut out and wouldn't do anything to the film, wouldn't. So he meets his other dude, again, told to be evil, but you kind of feel sorry for this one because, yes, she's a prostitute, but she's not even evil, she's nothing. And I think what puts him off is she says her age, I think right there, she says her age is 19. So he's trying to feel sorry for this dude because there's a bit where he orders food, he orders takeaway. I think right, she has a Chinese. And there's times he can be really charming and pleasant, and there's times you can get the idea he has an evil state, obviously he's a fucking murderer. But the dude, when she says her age is 19, he gets the idea he's nice and everything, and he's told her to go away. He's told her to go away, but the dude's stupid. She wants to stay, so he ties her up, puts oil on her, just like in the other girls. Does the same shit, you know, you got that disco music, boom, 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 boom. Cuts her hands, he's steaming hysterical, he cuts her ankle, stills it, steaming hysterical, stabs her, the same meat and feds, looking at fate art in his hand. There you go. So again, they've got the two cops, and then they're having this Massacre sort of event, right? They have it so many months. That's why the movie's called Massacre. And he gets the 3 prostitutes this time. He dopes them up, and I think right, you get the idea he's about to sacrifice. One being the copper's girlfriend. Which this bit, the guy's a dick because halfway through the film he slaps a woman, so basically he's not all that good. But he realises that this guy is sacrificing beautiful women to his god. That's a similarity to Bloodface. They run in, the villain runs off, he jumps into a car chase. This to me looks like a scene from, remember the cop show, Starsky and Hutch? Everyone remembers that classic 70s show, Starsky and Hutch. It kind of reminds me of that, you know, the 70s cars and everything, got 70s disco music playing in the background. Then the car jumps across the water, they manage to pull the car out, they find the mask, but the killer's gone missing. And it's like a twist point ending. They're going to make a foil up. Is the killer dead? Is he alive? That's the only difference. The killer isn't dead. You don't know if the killer, as I said, isn't dead, but I'm about to say. You don't know if the killer is dead or alive. So it leaves you that twist point ending. But obviously it didn't go anywhere because they didn't make a sequel. But yeah, that's Massacre. Now, the version I've got, it's a beautiful transfer. It's a beautiful transfer, but it's one of them you can see a perfection of the camera or die moving away from the TV when it starts up. But then after that, it is a beautiful transfer. I had to get it. It was a bootleg. It's on my hard drive, but getting on DVD, getting it on Blu-ray in this country, best of bet. And your best bet is Amazon, whether it's an MTSC or you get a PAL. It's probably the only way you're going to get it because, again, it was banned in the UK. You look at it now, it's laughable. It really is. The dory bits are fake and phony. You can tell when he's cutting the woman's stomach open, it's a fake dumb hair. The bit when he pulls the heart out, you can see it's fake fucking blood. Fuck. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the fucking Syad fucking Indian god what pulled that guy's heart out look more realistic than that. You know what I mean? The acting is fucking over the top. The bit of the dad to mug that dad, he gets stabbed, just fell fucking fake. The bit when he slaps the woman, you can see it's like this, like I've just done then, and there, and I put my face like that. That's the slap. You see it done in fake Abbott's Atama. That's it. That's what he does. So even that looks fake. The acting, it's not as bad as Bloodface, but it's still not the best of acting. You can definitely see it's a cheap budget film, but you know, it was in that realm of the video nasty and all that. But Massacre, I'll give it something. You like 70s disco music, you like blood and gore, you like seeing a lot of naked women. That's all for all these red-blooded men out there. You like seeing B-movie with shit acting. Then I'll be generous. I'll give it a 3-star rating because I do like the car chase. I like the acting. The villain is a fucking laugh. He's a laugh for his acting science. I want the most evil woman, the most evil woman. That's his acting. That's his fucking acting. So that's why I'm being nice, giving it a 3-star rating. It's sort of like a slasher film. It was a video nasty. It's banned in the UK. You want to see a good comedy, even though it's not supposed to be a comedy. And again, you like see naked women. There you go. All that rolled into one. Massacre from 1978. Into them. Be smart. Be safe. And I'm going to go evil and see you later.